All right, today's lesson is for those who are confused with content writing and copywriting and the differences of them. Most writers don't have a freaking clue whether they're content writers or copywriters, and that confusion is costing them serious money. So if you're wandering around the internet calling yourself a writer without knowing which camp you belong in, you're essentially showing up to a gunfight with a butter knife. So we're gonna break into it and talk about it. Let's share that screen. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Do 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 do. Share. Blink. Okay, so here we are. So content writing versus copywriting. You ready? Most writers will claim one thing or another depending on who they're talking to. And I will sometimes do the same because I do write content, I do write copy, and I also do ghostwriting. But we're going to leave ghostwriting out of this conversation. Um, so the purpose, let's talk about the purpose of the two. One creates interest and one creates income. Content writers create pretty words that make people go, that's interesting. They're building awareness, entertaining readers, and making brands look smart. It's nice work. Copywriters were mercenaries of the writing world. We don't write to inform people, we write to sell. Every word has one job, convert readers into buyers and transform curiosity into cold, hard cash. So which one sounds more valuable to businesses drowning in awareness but starving for sales? There's value in both, so I don't want to make it seem like one is more valuable than the other. So let's go purpose and we go content to educate and build trust. Copy to sell. All right. Um, Now the direction of it plays a big role as well. There's the scenic route versus basically what I would call the express lane. Content writing kind of meanders like a drunk tourist. It explores, it wanders, it takes in the sights, and it detours through interesting neighborhoods of information. It's designed to keep you engaged, not necessarily to get you anywhere specific. It's about creating enjoyment. It's about creating community. All right. Copywriting is like a high-speed bullet train with one destination, the buy now button. Every sentence, every word, every punctuation mark creates a strategic path that funnels readers towards taking action. No detours, no sightseeing, just results. So let's add that to our little sheet. Direction, content, fun, again, community, and engagement. Copy to the sale. Next is the goal. Let's talk about the goal. I don't know if you guys are seeing some consistency here or some certain pathways here, but the goal, applause versus action. So content writers measure success in likes, shares, comments, and warm fuzzy feelings. Great article is their version of a standing ovation. They thrive on LinkedIn. Uh, Copywriters measure success by one metric and one metric only. Can you guess what it is? Did it make money? The only applause that matters is the sound of credit cards being pulled from wallets. All right, let's go back to our sheet here. Goal. Content is to, again, um, applause slash education, copy, sell. The market is flooded with content writers, content creators charging absolutely next to nothing for their work. Meanwhile, skilled copywriters are commanding premium rates. I'm talking about thousands for a single sales page because businesses know the difference between content that entertains and copy that converts. If you're tired of being paid like just a content writer while secretly knowing you could be doing sales generating and be the weapon businesses desperately need, it's time to make the leap and make that switch. Now, there is value in both of these. And when you combine both of these skills together, the what I would call nurturing, which content does, the trust building, which content does, that leads to a copy piece that converts to a sale. That's when you get true magic because you don't want to just sell, sell, sell all the time. You want to do a nice little mix of it. That's where strategy is involved, and that's where we get into marketing strategies and funnels. Um, but if you really want to learn how to make all this flow together, how that dance actually looks, and the psychology behind copywriting and sales, you can join my mentorship, which is Cash Flow Copy. I teach you how to master the psychological triggers that turn browsers into buyers. I can teach you how to command premium rates without an apology. I can teach you the exact templates and frameworks I use for six-figure launches, and you get to be in a community of badass writers who refuse to work for pennies. The difference between struggling writers and thriving copywriters is not talent. It's training and mindset. The question isn't whether you can afford to join Cashflow Copy, it's whether you can afford not to. So get paid what you're worth, write the words that make the money, and stop settling for less. I'll catch you on the next training.